Hi guys, I'm in the kitchen right now. You may see that it looks very festive because it is very festive in the house right now. I started decorating already. Actually, I put up my Christmas tree 3 weeks ago, and I don't know, I just love Christmas, and it just makes me happy. So call me crazy, but back home we celebrate Christmas. We start celebrating as early as September, and we start decorating. So um, I am so ahead of time, guys. So I'm in the kitchen right now. So I already put up our Christmas tree. It's rotating. I did that 3 weeks ago, and the things that you see behind the bags. They are actually chocolates that I DIY'd. Thanks to YouTube, I got a lot of ideas. So, of course, with the 2 bags of chocolates that we got trick or treating, my sons brought home 2 big bags full of chocolates. So, what I did, I started wrapping them up, and I made some sleigh candies out of them. So I actually made 9, and you can just see that's one big pouch full of chocolates. I just put a bow and candy canes. It's a candy cane sleigh. That one, okay, that's tampered because my son started taking some of the chocolates. So it's really unfair because I put them there. Okay, so moving on to the handbags. Okay, so there is another indoor flea market in our area, and we went there around, I think, 10 o'clock already. So I may be a little bit late because it opened at 8 o'clock. The thing is, if you go early, you get the good stuff. But not always, because sometimes some of the vendors take their stuff in late. So it's a 2-day affair. So it's an indoor air-conditioned supermarket, a flea market. So tomorrow there is another one, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be going there. So this is what I got. I actually bought several things there, like loose jewelry and everything for my arts and crafts. But these are the major pieces that I bought. So I have a vintage, no, it's not vintage, it's a Gucci GG horse bit canvas in black and silver hardware, and the other one is a vintage Fendi tiny wallet. So this is from the vendor that sells mostly handbags, but 98% of her bags was like just Coach. And I think she had Michael Kors too. And her Michael Kors prices are just way over the top, and the Coach prices are very expensive too. But anyway, this was not in her, this was just under the handbags. It was not, I don't know. I think she thought this was a fake, but it is. I'm gonna show you. This is an original Gucci bag. Okay, so there were a lot of handbags that were on display. They were hanging. Some of the she had a rack, and some of them she had some window display and everything. Okay, this is a flea market, but she had the whole space, one side all to herself, and mostly bags and wallets and shoes. And this was under. That means it was not one of her highlights. She wasn't even highlighting this. This was just under a stack of handbags. So let me show you. Okay, so this is, I believe this is the medium size, because I think there is an extra large, which is really humongous. I think that was 19 inches. This one is, I guess, just 14 to 15 inches across. So this is, I would say, the medium size. And Gucci has this in the beige, and also and the micro Guccissima leather and other variations and materials. So when I looked at this earlier, I was like, I could smell the leather already. I smelled the leather was good, and this is really, really super heavy, guys. It's really, really heavy, and I checked all the stitches, and they're all perfect. So I was like, okay, this looks legit to me. Okay, because I was expecting this, since it was underneath, I thought it was a fake. And it may have some fading in some areas, which is really normal. With Fendi canvas, that happens too. And at least this is black, so I really don't know if you could improve that. I don't know how to dye a canvas. This is not coated canvas, so this is like fabric canvas, and this is what they call the horse bit thing. Okay, and it has two round screws on both sides where it attaches, and the back is just this. Okay, so the GGs are perfect. GGs, everything is perfect, and I could just smell this, guys. When I was when I picked it up, it was just, you know, it's heavy, and I could smell it, smell the leather. It still smells good. And this is the zipper pull. Although I thought all of their zipper pulls would have Gucci in here, but not all of them. And so, and this is very stiff. This is hard to open. And then I was just reading earlier that the Gucci zippers are a bit stiff to open to prevent theft. They actually designed them like that. Okay, and underneath the base of the zipper, it is Gucci. Okay, let me see. Okay, it's very, very hard, guys. Okay, let me just take everything out, since I could pull this out. I just cleaned this earlier. Okay, so this is the Gucci G, made in Italy, if you can see that. Oh no, it's not focusing very well. And that's the serial number. There's two sets of numbers there, 115867 and 20. Yeah, so I compared them online, and most of the black Gucci's in horse bit start with 115687, and then they just differ on the lower part. So you can just see that, and underneath the base is Gucci. Oh no, I'm sorry. The base of the zipper is Gucci. It's a bit faded there right now, but the base of the zipper here too, on the interior, it has Gucci. So this is a super legit handbag. Okay, I've never owned this this style before. Never mind, I can pull it out all the way. The thing is, I'm trying to show everything. But it's hard, guys. There. Maybe I should get my... See, it says Gucci on the base of the zipper. On Chanel's, it would say Lampo. This one says Gucci. And it's not bad, actually. And normally the wear on this one is where the edges are. It's not that bad. It's actually really, really okay. And so when I asked her how much this bag was, I thought she was gonna say like 70 or 100. She said to me 20. I was like, 20? Okay, so I'm like, okay. So this was, I can't believe she gave this to me for 20 bucks. I once bought a Fendi bag from her, but I bought it for 50 bucks, and it was vintage. So that was quite a reasonable price, but this one was just way too, you know, too cheap, because probably she thought this was fake. And I also bought a Lanvin purse from her before, and yeah, I just love this. And I bought a new Coach from her for 50 bucks, and yeah, I'm never gonna invest in Coach, because Coach is not a good investment unless it's the vintage Coach, or the um, they call it rodarte because you could never resell them. The resale value is just crap. Okay, so that's the first one. And um, next one is this was from the vendor that was across her. She was selling purses too, but she didn't have you know, any designer or anything. This was the only one that I bought. And this is a vintage purse, tiny wallet. It's like an epi leather here. This is the what you call the Fendi SAS. It says here there's a logo or sticker. It says Fendi SAS, made in Italy. So this is a good size. It's very tiny. I just have to glue this bit, but other than that, it's okay. I think I bought this for $4 or $5. So these were my two designer finds. Okay, I think I might as well include the others. Okay, so this is another one from another vendor. This is a Coach clutch, and I only bought this for $5, and this is, it says here handcrafted in China already, guys. It says handcrafted in China. It has a spot there. I tried removing it with Shout, but I couldn't. Maybe I have to try it again. So yeah, it says handcrafted in China, blah blah blah, whatever. So, but this is a very sturdy, very nice. It's leather, very nice Coach, and it's very stiff. It's okay. It has a very pinkish lining. Okay, another. Oh, no more. Okay, I went to another flea market. I was too late there. They were packing up already. And okay, there were two flea markets today, but I went to the first one. Then my husband had to come home because he had to work. So okay, so by the time we got there, they were packing up. And the woman where I bought the 3 Fenders before, like I think a month ago, she was packing up, but she had her designer items priced at very high, you know, very high, and yet they're all, some of them are in really sorry state. So anyway, this one was not from her. This is suede and it's green. I just love the color, so I just bought it. And it is from Uncline of Calderon, and I love it because Uncline for Calderon is like, I think it's really nice. I have another one there, and it's leather and suede and smooth leather on the inside, and you can just see the plaque. So this is very well made, and I like it. It looks like a saddle bag, but it's not. But I love velvet handbags right now. So there you go. And oh, I got this too. This is a red. Okay, so I used to have a hunter. I used to have a green handbag Coach. This is a vintage piece, and I think I sold that. I still have 2 more there. I have 2. I've forgotten the name of this one. It's not Legacy, but you see, this is a vintage Coach. So everything is okay. It just has some uneven dye there. So if I can have this repainted, then it's all good. But I just had my Gucci repainted, and they the scuffs, they just charged me $50 to remove the scuffs. Anyway, that's my vintage Gucci. Anyway, I wanted it to look good, so I just, you know, left it there. So it's just like, it looks like a suede material in the back. Okay, and then this one says this, oh, is handcrafted in Costa Rica. Okay, Costa Rica. Okay, I didn't know they did that. I thought the vintage Coach only came from USA, but anyway, Costa Rica. And this is absolutely in you know, very nice condition. I love it. I love the color. So it's and the hardware has not tarnished at this point. And last but not the least, this was an unexpected buy from an unexpected place. We were just walking and I saw this. It was like a shoe shop, and at this he has a lot of bags for sale at the same time. He has a lot of high-end bags, name it, from Cartier to Gucci to Emilio Pucci, but it's just a tiny stall. It's a tiny stall, but he fixes bags and shoes, and but he has a lot. He's got, I know, a lot. He had a lot of Paloma Picasso bags. Um, he had Bottegas and you name it. He had Pradas and everything. But anyway, of because I was very disappointed, I didn't get enough designer stuff from the flea market, so I went there and I just found this. So this is a huge designer, bag back in the 80s. It's Rodo of Italy, and the Real I actually sent two of my Rodo bags to the Real, and they have they have sold them. This is very, very nice. This is in patent leather, and I bought this. He was selling this for $100, but since he's closing down his business, he told me I can have it for 50, and then I said 50, no, and then he told me, okay, you can have it for $40. So I bought this for 40 plus tax of 45. Okay, so it's by Road of Italy. I just love this. Everything is perfect except for some dryness and peeling, but guys, this is a really, really a gorgeous handbag. It has 4 feet studs, and if the Real is selling it's a big thing. So this has like a closure here, and here it says made in Italy. It's Rodo from genuine patent leather, and Italy on the other side. It has two. Oh, I just scratched it. Okay, so that's the only flaw, but other than that, this is I don't know what I was thinking. I paid $45 for this, and I had to use WD-40 to clean some of the dryness, because I was told you clean patent leather with WD-40, and they usually work well. And the other guy told me I can use shoe polish to cover this up. I said, I'm not gonna ruin this bag. So there you go. And it's really, really it's a nice, just, it would really, really stand out. And yeah, so there you go. Okay, bye.